What's up, YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel. And today we're going to go over my parts bin organizer and the reason I like it. Now, there are a lot of different styles out there. I have a Husky, but the great thing about this is it's really good for do-it-yourselfers because this can either sit on a workbench or it can be mounted to the wall. I don't know really if you'd be able to use something like this in the professional field just due to not being able to put it in your box. So it would be open to everybody. That would be one downside. So they do have different styles to where you can lay them in your box and access them and keep everything nice and organized. But the one that I have here at home, I keep outside of the box, or it's a wall-mounted one, because it takes up less room in my box. So that's why I went with this one, and we're going to go over the specs of it, the price, and I'll show you some others. But I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys. America, America, dun dun dun. And this is the Husky 28 bin parts organizer that I have. I got it from Home Depot for $20. So before we get started on the 28 bin organizer, these are some like cheaper versions of basically an organizer. This is for butt connectors and stuff. This is heat shrink. These are things that you get when you purchase these items. And this would be good to keep in your toolbox. This is what I just keep in my toolbox in one of the drawers because they're nice and small. It doesn't take up a lot of room. But they do have many bigger ones as well. Now, if I wanted to, I could empty these out into this and save some room, but I would have to combine this because my bin organizer, I have a lot of different sized nuts and bolts and screws and different types of fasteners and everything. What we have here is the Husky 28 drawer small parts organizer for $20 at Home Depot. You can also find these on eBay and Amazon and everything for roughly the same prices. Now this would be better for like any electrician or HVAC people who are traveling and need to take a lot of little things with them. Some of these boxes do lock, they have latches, handles, they all vary from wall mounted to portable organizers. And here they have a smaller version of mine. You can even stack them. They do have legs on them, or the little tabs you can see are there at the top. And then this one for the same price, it's a 12 bin parts organizer, but it's got the bigger bins and all of the drawers in a single row pull out where mine are individual little drawers. So I'll show you kind of the difference in that. But let's get into mine. Alrighty guys, so this is the Husky 28 bin organizer, and it is at its widest point 15 3/4 inches wide, and at the tallest points it is about 18 1/4 to 18 3/8 inches tall, and then it is roughly 6.5 inches deep from front to rear. Now you can either lay this on your bench or like I have it mounted to the wall, and it's really easy to mount because all of these drawers are removable, so if you need to grab one and go, it's really easy. There you can see you can easily access the portion where you mount it to the wall, really easy. Now this bin has 2 rows of 6 smaller bins, 2 rows of 5 medium-sized bins, and 2 rows of 3 larger bins. Now that's really handy to have for your different size fasteners. You can dedicate a single row to something really nice when it comes to organizing those loose parts around the garage, such as fasteners and many other things. The top 2 rows are 12 smaller bins, and I keep a lot of smaller screws and bolts and wall anchors and stuff like that in these, and it does kind of have this protectant little flap or door over the bins, which you can lift up and push back to keep out of the way, or you can cover up your bins, and then when you simply pull on bin, you can it does lift the door, and then you can put little tabs on here to identify what's in each drawer if you would like, in order to make it faster in finding stuff. And then you have the 2 drawers of 5 medium-sized organizers where I keep bolts, nuts, washers, larger bolts. And then these 2 drawers are kind of like my junk drawers, self-tapping screws, different size nuts, older fasteners, just a mix of everything. Those are my 2 little junk drawers. I got some roofing nails, a little bit bigger bolts, and then the bottom 6 bins. This I have dedicated to staples, and then the clamps that I use for like wiring harness shrouding and stuff to attach to the vehicle. This is for fuses and relays, stuff like that. And then here's all my LEDs that I use on both of my vehicles, just different styles and everything that I keep in there. And then the bottom, I just have different size screws, different lengths. And then here's like all my sending units and switches that I have laying around that I didn't want to just toss in a drawer. So I use this bin to keep everything pretty organized so I know where everything's at, so those little things around the garage don't go missing. But that's the 28 bin Husky parts organizer. I really enjoy it, but like I said, they do have tabs so you can stack these things. You can kind of see the tabs there on the bottom. So you can buy different sizes and designs and everything. And that one design that I did show you, it had basically 3 drawers or 3 bins across here like this, but they fold down outwards and it opens all 3. So a little bit different design, and a lot of different manufacturers make bin organizers like this, but this is the one that I went with. If you guys are interested, I will try and link this down in the description from one of the sites. Hopefully you guys enjoy or find something that you find useful for keeping your parts organized. Okay, YouTubers, so that's my quick walkthrough of my Husky 28 bin parts organizer, and it has been great. I've had it for a little over a year and it's been fantastic. No issues with it, and what better than something that keeps those small things in your garage organized? It can be a real headache when dealing with a project and you're constantly looking for a certain fastener. Well, this will help you out in finding those fasteners a lot quicker. You also have to, decide which one's going to be best for your environment. You'll do a lot of traveling with your work. Do you need something portable, something lockable? They have those, many different manufacturers. So I will link these down in the description, or this one. But if you need something else, they do have them, and they're really not that expensive. A lot of ways that guys in the professional field keep stuff organized is they do it for free with the old oil filter boxes, and that's a great idea. But if you want something a little bit cleaner and something that really doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, these little parts organizers are fantastic. Another thing I want to mention is these drawers do individually pull out. I showed you guys that. That's great for if you have a project and you're using a lot of one fastener. Instead of going and grabbing a handful, you can simply take the bin out and take it with you to whatever you're doing. So this one might not be great for the professional where you can't really lock it up in a box, but if you're a do-it-yourselfer or anything like that, this one is great. And if you're a professional or somebody that travels a lot, they have the ones for you. That'll work great. But check them out if you're interested, or if you want to keep things organized and you haven't found a way yet, they're great. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you guys.